Welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Matt Givens.
I'm Jeff Rappaport.
I'm Johnny Paoline.
Back with part 2. This is kind of, I want to kind of touch on something we talked about in part 1. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch that.
I always like your rolling paper
Yes.
too.
You like this? This is the scrap paper we have at my work.
This is like, it's like,
I
look,
need to be able to carry it in my pocket.
you totally roll.
This guy. Can I read off it first? So we were talking about how ahead of its time Chopcore was. Does it ever kind of when you hear some of the newer bands do that kind of stuff? Does it ever, I guess, not bum you out, but are you like, we did that already? You know what I mean?
I think that often actually, and a lot of times too. I think it's this area sometimes just gets dissed. There's so many good bands that were and probably still are and will become of. It's just, I don't know. This area never got the recognition.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we're right here, Philly. You know, I mean, it should be more recognized.
I think some of the problem is it's so hard to do a good show in some place. I mean, especially in Philly sometimes. A lot of people just want cover bands.
Right.
It gets tricky. But you guys were ahead of your time in a lot of ways. Like that mellow part that you put at the end of Your Dream, My Loss, stuff like that. That was, that stuff you hear nowadays people doing, but nobody was doing that kind of thing at the time. How did that? Was that your idea, or was that something Brian came up with? I remember Jake played the part, right, on the piano.
Yeah. I mean, Brian obviously wrote the music to that, and
He was just like, let's do something mellow at the end.
Right. Yeah, he wrote most of the music, and of course Jim fit the drum beats, and I fit the lyrics. And I just did it at the end. They kind of wanted me to start around that time. The Chopcore guys wanted me to try to do the singing thing towards the end there, but I can't do that. Kind of like the Kill Switch Engage type.
Right.
Do a clean voice. I personally call it crybaby vocals. I mean, I like it when bands do it, but not like overkill.
The whiny vocals you're talking about?
Yeah.
Like the hot
You have to do it well, too.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
And, there's nothing wrong with singing mellow. I mean, hell, early Fear Factory stuff was awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that when they...
You have to have the right voice for it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, and I was just like, guys, I can't sing like that, and I'm not into that. I'm more of a screamer. I can't sing it though, dude. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. But it seemed like you were pretty fearless about being willing to throw anything into the mix, see what sticks.
Yeah, so that, I guess, was my mellow voice. You know what I mean? Just me doing that talking melody in the end there.
So what's the best thing that you ever made out of silly putty?
Out of silly putty?
Yes. Or Play-Doh?
Play-Doh was cool for making French fries. I used to do
Nice.
that with my nephew on his Play-Doh sets.
Did you eat them?
No. Silly
It
putty.
tastes good. You ever taste Play-Doh?
Yeah. It smells good.
Yeah, it's like salty.
Right.
Well, French fries are perfect.
Yeah.
Silly putty, when I was a kid, you would mash it on the comics.
Yes.
And then read the comics. That was always cool.
But it would get dirty eventually, though, if you did that too much.
Not only that,
Especially if the grade...
not only that, but it ruined the comic book.
Yeah.
Because
That's why you use Sunday funnies.
Right.
Yeah.
You get this reading.
I said, don't do that on my Spider-Man comic book.
It'll be worth money someday. Just like the death of Superman.
Yeah. I had a lot of them.
Yeah. So what's a lot of people? This is actually a viewer requested question. What's it like working with Matt Givens?
Who's
so
the viewer?
far, so good,
Givens?
man.
The viewer's name is Matt Givens.
Well, so far, so good. Like I said, we back in November, Chopcore got together at the bar thinking about doing a reunion show. And I've been calling for it for years. Even when I lived down south, I'm like, I'll fly up, let's do it. Let's do it. No one was, because those guys hated me for a little while too. Some of the members of it happens. What can you do,
It couldn't be Hartman or Joe Gordon.
No,
Because I love them.
Yeah.
So they would
They're
never
friends of the show.
They would never do anything wrong.
Right,
I can imagine. They're perfect.
Yeah. But anyhow, where was I going with this? I tried putting it together. Me and Jimmy always wanted to do it. And then I sent out a Facebook posting and everyone was on. And we got together. One member, Brian, moved to Texas, of course, and I've always gave him the warm welcome. If we ever do a show, come back and you could do it, as long as everything's tight.
Right.
And now the bass player, Rich, has been having a hard time coming with the jams and getting out to do it. So, I mean, since before when I slowly started seeing this happen, I had you in mind, dude.
Cool.
You know,
yeah.
I told
it
you
was
that.
on those initial emails I got.
Right, yeah, and when I initially sent out the email for the reunion,
Is it in the
I heard you
contract that
on.
he has to play shirtless? Because I think you should put that in the contract.
Yeah.
They gotta up the beefcake factor.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But so yeah, man, you know, it's awesome so far.
Yes, so far so good after one practice. Good stuff.
But you plow through the songs like there's nothing. You know.
Well, like I said, I know the arrangements at least, just from hearing it. So
Yeah.
So that's kind of all I have.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff.
That's important questions here.
Sorry.
Well, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
What would I do for a Klondike bar? Actually, they're in my freezer right now. My dad's always got a good stuff.
Yeah.
So, what would I do? Just reach in the fridge and get one, or a freezer and get one.
There you go. Did you ever feel you needed to pick up your own poop?
Pick up my own poop. I ever feel I needed to? No. There were times I felt I'd look at it and make sure everything was okay. You know?
You ever
wise
poke at it with a
choice.
pencil or anything?
No, I never did that.
I've done that before. Just look around and see if anything
Did you
weird's
write with
going on.
it
I did.
afterwards?
Yeah, it was like a magic eraser.
It'd be cool if you wrote the word poop. Like,
Yeah, road to
very-
poop,
very
in poop.
meta. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Are you wearing your favorite pair of shoes?
Yeah, I always loved
Chucks.
Chucks. Yeah, I've been wearing
You want to show them
Chucks.
to the camera?
Yeah, I've been wearing Chucks since I was, you know, I don't know, since grade school. I've been wearing Chucks.
All right. Do you think there should be multiple Pirates of the Caribbean?
I'm not into those movies. I've tried to. I mean, but whatever. Let it go. It's done. Over with. Just do the one.
What's it? For movies that you've liked, what's a movie that you watched that you cried afterwards?
Movie that I watched and cried afterwards. Let me think, because I'm an emotional dude. I'm not afraid to admit it.
No man art.
I had to go with one of my favorites, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite flicks.
And you cried at the end?
Yeah, it was definitely my first.
Did you get in the fetal position and go?
Not that bad, but it was sad. Sure.
All right. Well, I guess the last and the most important question I have for you is: are you honored to appear on Metal Rules TV and
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I mean, I love this stuff. I live for it. It's like I said, I tell Matt, I leave whenever I'm home, and I'm usually home on my laptop doing something. I just leave VH1 Classic on and watch that metal show over and over again, whatever one's how many repeats. I
What
live
show
for
is
this
it?
shit. That metal show?
What is that?
You never seen that?
No, I
Oh, it's
never
on
heard of
VH1 Classic. It's
What is it?
it's
He's
Jim.
messing with it.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. But that's what this reminds me of. But it's the South Jersey, that metal show
Yes.
Yeah.
on YouTube. And
That's
I'm
the
like,
idea.
when I first moved back and seen you guys seeing this, I'm like, this is awesome. This is cool.
Thank you.
I sent you just a couple emails, both of these. I was super excited for a while now to come on.
Cool.
You know.
It was all my idea, this whole thing. I was like, we got to do it at your house, though, because I have cats.
Yeah, Matt's like, he came to me in a dream when he's like, you should create Metal Rules. We had to say, and then 17 years later, I'll join you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Embark on your journey. And
I gotta bide my time.
Yes.
Wait till you
Like a super villain.
Yeah. Wait till a couple of people have heard of it, then let me get in.
Yeah. When the name's already out there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right. So that's all we have.
Well, I like to say something. I mean,
Sure.
ironically enough, I came in today, and since I've been back 2 years, I've been doing vocals for the band Rivers of Ash, or the guys from Circle of Fear and whatnot. We just had who Matt played with, and me and Dave became real good friends, especially we're into the fishing thing and stuff. And we just had a little YouTube video go up, and we just had it today.
What's it called?
It's called Set the Hook by Rivers of Ash. And
Look it up. Set the Hook by Rivers of Ash.
yeah, my friend Amy from Inner Realm Design did it for us, and about a week and a half ago, we just had our first demo come out. For about the past 2 years, I've been just showing up at the studio, jamming out, and recording with them. It's finally mixed, mastered, and it's available on iTunes now. Rivers of Ash, it's cool.
Okay.
The past couple of years too, I've been supposedly doing a CD with Sean Whitaker from Insidious Decrepancy. And yeah, we put it. I got the lyrics written. I'm still waiting on this. The project's supposedly called Inextricable Entrails. I don't know when or it's going to take place, but it's been in the works for years. So
Cool.
that's cool too. And then of course I'm trying to put together the Chopcore reunion show. Hopefully we were shooting for 2013. It might be 2015. There's no rush. Again, Matt's helping us out with that, and you know, it's going to be cool.
I can play the Magic Pickle if you need me to in that band.
With extra magic on it.
Yeah, that's true. That's the double side of magic.
Yeah, so cool. I mean, I guess you could say while I'm up here, I never thought I'd be doing music again. 3-4 years ago, I would have been like, nah, it's done.
It's
But,
done, yeah.
I mean, I got into other things, other hobbies, but I might as well just hang out and ride my own coattails while I'm here and do what I could do. Sing for as many recordings as I can, and
Sure,
What good is a legacy if you can't, get something out of it? So.
thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Dude. I never thought of it. You know what I mean? I didn't think I would be back here again, but now I'm here, and I'm here for a good long while, at least another 18 years. So I might as well live it up, and while I'm not working and fishing, do some cool music if I can.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.